Number 10, Corby Gaffney. Number 11, Ryan Hollick. Number 15, Noah Joseph. And number 17, Drew Benning. Plymouth is coached by Romy Herrera, assistant coach Brad Pike. At this time, we ask that you stand, remove your hats, and take...
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good luck, athletes and fans. Enjoy today's match.
Okay, welcome sports fan. It is Saturday, September 10th of homecoming week for Plymouth. We're at the Plymouth Home Stadium here at the soccer stadium on the east end of the Plymouth High School grounds. And it's a beautiful sunny day, probably about probably up to 60 degrees now. We got a breeze blowing today. Wind is circling. I would say it's mostly out of the south. And we're getting ready for a non-conference game, the Plymouth Panthers against Notre Dame, Green Bay Notre Dame High School. So it's going to be a good game today. So as soon as they break from the huddle, we'll get some live action here going.
Well, you know what? I'm surprised you guys put. Well, I don't know if you've heard of it, but I'm surprised you put permanent goals because you can't.
And for Plymouth, starting lineup in goal, we got Cole Bogenshoot. On the front line in the middle, we got Leighton Albright and Dylan Kane. On the outsides, we got Corby Gaffney and Aiden Woda. In the middle, we got Colin Meyer, Ryan Hollick. And in the back row defense, we got Connor McManus, Drew Benning, Noah Joseph. And on the far side, we got Nathan Francis. So in just a second, we'll have the kickoff. And Plymouth right now is leading the conference. And we got 2 conference games left next week, and then playoffs. So got Winneconne on Tuesday, and then Campbellsport on Thursday, I believe. So
no, it's Winneconne.
I said Winneconne on Tuesday, and then Campbellsport on Thursday, I believe.
I didn't see.
Okay.
One game at a time. Or
oh, yeah.
And the next one.
Yeah. Winneconne's at home on Tuesday, so. So it looks like Plymouth's going to kick off to start the game. Dylan Kane taps to Leighton Albright, who taps it back to Drew Benning to start the game off. Drew Benning up to Corby Gaffney, cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame taps it back. Notre Dame kicks it ahead.
No touch.
Ryan Hollick takes it away, taps it across, but Notre Dame's there. Dylan Kane intercepts, taps it ahead, but Notre Dame cuts it off. Dylan Kane puts on some defense. Leighton Albright taps it out to Corby Gaffney on the end. Corby taps it back into the box to Dylan Kane, and it gets a goal! In the 30-second mark, Dylan Kane gets a goal, assisted by Corby Gaffney. Just in the corner of the box, about outreach arms of the goalkeeper for Notre Dame. Nice play. Again, if you couldn't hear me, that was Dylan Kane scored off a Corby Gaffney assist, and Notre Dame kicks off. Notre Dame kicks it ahead, and Connor McManus is there, taps it ahead to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney taps it in the middle to Leighton Albright in heavy traffic, and Leighton still has it, and taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame passes up to the middle.
Mark him, buddy!
Taps it to Nathan Francis, cuts off the pass on the far sideline, taps it up to Aiden Woda. Aiden kicks it ahead, goes off a Notre Dame player, and Leighton Albright's there, and Notre Dame takes it away. And Notre Dame working on the far sideline. Defense put on by Aiden. Ryan Hollick intercepts the pass, taps it ahead to Colin Meyer in the middle. Colin Meyer brings it back to the near side, sees Corby Gaffney in a run, window open, and the goalkeeper comes out and picks it up. Good idea by Plymouth at the 1.5 minute mark. And the goalkeeper just rolls it out in the middle. And Nathan Francis cuts off the pass, kicks it back, but Notre Dame's going to let it go. Keeps it in play, taps it back ahead. Notre Dame, another pass. Ryan Hollick takes it away. Ryan Hollick, and then still has it, and taps it to Aiden. Aiden Woda working in the middle, taps it ahead to Dylan Kane, and cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame brings it back up to the middle. Notre Dame in the middle of the field. Then Notre Dame taps it back to reset it.
Good talk, guys. Good talk.
Ryan Hollick takes it away. Ryan Hollick's going up the near sideline. Ryan Hollick looking for help, going back to the middle. Passes it over to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright kicks it ahead into the box. The wind gets it, and headed by Notre Dame. And Ryan Hollick's going to get the kick out by Notre Dame. Passes out to the far sideline to Aiden Woda. Aiden's works it to the middle, taps it in. And Notre Dame got a foot on it, but the Notre Dame kickout was headed by Nathan Francis over to Colin Meyer. And then kick bounced off Notre Dame. Nathan Francis throws it in to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright taps it to the corner to Aiden Woda. Going to run it down. Can he catch up to it? And it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Notre Dame at the 3 minute mark. And Notre Dame's going to have a goal kick. Notre Dame kicks off. And the far sideline, they tap the head. Nathan Francis got a foot on, over to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer passes the head into the box, and goalkeeper's going to come out and pick it up. This time the goalkeeper's going to kick it. Ryan Hollick headers it up. Foot on by Notre Dame. Dylan Kane taps it back to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer works the far sideline, passes it up again to Aiden Woda on the far sideline. Aiden's going to catch up to this one, works around the corner, taps it back into the box, and he's calling out of bounds back there before Aiden could kick it, so it's going to be a goal kick at the 4 minute mark for Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it off, and Colin Meyer gets a foot on it, and Notre Dame gets a foot on it, and Drew Benning takes it away. Notre Dame gets it back, and Aiden Woda steps in to block it. Notre Dame's going to reset. Notre Dame controlling the middle. Ryan Hollick comes in, and Notre Dame still gets it back. Notre Dame pushes it out to the far sideline. Working up the far sideline, Notre Dame kicks it ahead in the box. Noah Joseph taps it. Notre Dame still controls it in the far corner. And it's going to be tapped out by Noah Joseph. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame on the far sideline. Notre Dame throws it in. penalty pushing on Notre Dame, so it's going to be a free kick for Plymouth. And looks like Nathan Francis kicks it ahead. Leighton Albright with a header. And then Notre Dame gets it after that. Ryan Halleck putting some pressure on Notre Dame. Going to be a
That's all right. We'll take that.
penalty on Plymouth for a little grab on Notre Dame. So Notre Dame's going to have a free kick at the 5.5-minute mark.
There you go. Good talk, guys. Put Ryan on 21.
So Notre Dame's got two guys lining up for the free kick, the little trickery play. Who's going to kick it? And kicks it line drive into the box. Colin Meyer gets a foot on Meyer. Colin Meyer taps out. Nathan Francis gets a foot on. Leighton Albright kicks it out to the near sideline to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck coming up the sideline, taps it back in the middle to Leighton Albright on the runner and controls it. Can't get a good kick on it into the box. Goalkeeper gets it. Nice looking play by Ryan and Leighton there. So
Beautiful ball.
just the ball to the bouncy. The goalkeeper rolls it out to Notre Dame right in front of the box, and Connor McManus takes away the pass, kicks it to the far sideline, trying to get to Aiden Woda, and Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Now Notre Dame kicks it back to reset it, and Plymouth's putting pressure on it. Notre Dame coming up the middle, kicked it ahead, and gets by everybody. Nathan Francis, Noah Joseph kicks it ahead to the corner, and nobody's there. The goalkeeper's going to pick it up, and he looks like this time he wants to punt it away, but Plymouth is staying close in case he wants to roll it out. Decides to punt it into the wind. Not much on it. Notre Dame got the header on it, but Dylan Kane gets a foot on it. Penalty play. Ryan Halleck's going to get called for a push, so it's going to be a free kick for Notre Dame. We're at the 7-minute mark and going to have a free kick for Notre Dame. So Notre Dame kicks it up in the air and over everybody, shouldered by Aiden Woda, and
Come on, Cole. Attaboy.
kicked back into the box by Notre Dame. Cole Bogenschut comes up and calls for it, picks it up. Now Cole kicks it off. He kicks it off with the wind. High booming kick, and settled by Notre Dame. Nathan Francis cuts off the pass. Colin Meyer has it in the middle. Colin Meyer taps it back to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck pushing up the middle, passes it back to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer tries to get it ahead, and Notre Dame cut off the pass. Ryan Halleck's going to get called for a handball. He went to intercept, slipped, fell down, and got a cheap handball call, but that's what happens when you fall sometimes. So Notre Dame quickly kicks it off and to the near sideline. And pass it back to the middle. Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Drew Benning gets it, intercepts it to Ryan Halleck, up to Corby Gaffney on the near sideline. Corby Gaffney passes it to Dylan Kane, up to Connor McManus on a run on the far sideline. Cut off back to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck punches it up to the corner to Corby Gaffney. Gets it in the box. Kicked out by Notre Dame, so it's going to be a corner kick for Plymouth at the 8.5-minute mark. And Corby Gaffney's going to take the corner kick. And he's got wind at his back, so if he can get it up in the air in the box, we'll see if we can get any headers going. Got a couple guys moving in the box, ball's in the air. Goalkeeper punches it up in the air, and Ryan Halleck settles it out to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda taps back to Nathan Francis, who taps it back in the box, and the goalkeeper comes out there before any Panthers can get there. So the goalkeeper's waiting for his guys to get downfield. Now he puts it on the ground. Kicks it away, again up in the air, not much on it. Corby Gaffney gets a header, Dylan Kane running in, but Notre Dame gets it. Ryan Halleck takes it away, and Notre Dame takes it back. Notre Dame in the middle. Notre Dame going to the far side of the field. Nathan Francis takes a stab at it, gets it. Colin Meyer taps it ahead, and Dylan Kane chasing it down, but Notre Dame has it. Notre Dame controlling it, going back the other way. Notre Dame still has it. Kicks it ahead to the far sideline. Nathan Francis slide tackles. Oh, going to get a call. It's probably going to be on Nathan Francis for the first one. And then the reaction by Notre Dame took Nathan down, but Nathan's going to get called for the first penalty of taking a guy down. So at the 10-minute mark, Notre Dame's going to have a kick. Looks like he's going to kick into the breeze, pretty strong breeze blowing from the south. Kicks it up in the air across the field, and Notre Dame sets it back out. Now Notre Dame kicks it back into the box, and got a shot on goal, and Cole Bogenschutz slips down, and Notre Dame scores at the 10-minute mark, so the score is 1-1. I look like, I don't know how they weren't offsides on that kick back in, but didn't get called. So it's 1-1, and Plymouth's got some subs coming in. Logan Kulo's coming in, and Jake Walsh coming in. Going out as Dylan Kane and Corby Gaffney. So at the 10.5-minute mark, Plymouth kicks off. Tap back to Drew Benning. Drew Benning kicks it over to Nathan Francis. Cut off by Notre Dame. Noah Joseph falls down. It goes wide of the goal. So it's going to be a goal kick for Plymouth. At so Cole Bogenschutz going to kick it away here. And Cole kicks it off. First touch is Notre Dame. Oh, I guess got a call here. Looks like Plymouth's going to have a free kick. Oh, Notre Dame. And that was Garrison Pierce that just entered the game, and he got the call. And Kettle kicked off. Kettle controlling the middle of the field. No, not Kettle Notre Dame, I'm sorry. Notre Dame's controlling the ball in the middle of the field. Taps ahead. Notre Dame's got a runner on the far sideline. And he keeps it in play, taps it into the box. Tapped out by Drew Benning. Kick back in. Nathan Francis blocks it. Headed by Ryan Halleck. Leighton Albright taps it ahead. Leighton taken away by Kettle Moraine. Colin Meyer taps it ahead to Connor Pierce. And Kettle Moraine's going to run down. Free ball, tap to the head. And Kettle Moraine. Notre Dame still controlling. Leighton Albright takes it away, batting on the sideline. And Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Nathan Francis taps it ahead, but nobody there. Notre Dame's going to settle it. Notre Dame working on the near sideline. Ryan Halleck, little defense. No call there. Notre Dame controls it, sets it back. Logan Kulo putting some pressure on, taps it away, but
no call there.
He was taken down on the play. And Notre Dame still controlling it. Notre Dame going back to the other side. Garrison Pierce intercepts the ball, passes ahead to Jake Walsh. Jake Walsh taps it ahead to Leighton Albright in the corner. Can't catch up to it. It's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick at 13-minute mark. So Notre Dame goalies puts the ball down to kick it away. And kicks it ahead, gets it past the midfield mark. Garrison Pierce gets a header on it. Notre Dame gets a chest on it and tapped back to Connor McManus. Connor McManus taps it up to Logan Kula, intercepted by Notre Dame. Notre Dame taps it in the box. Noah Joseph gets a foot on it. Ryan Halleck gets it up in the air. Bounces. Jake Walsh battling. Two headers by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it on the near sideline. Tapped it back in the middle. Noah Joseph kicks it ahead to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright working up the middle. Taps it ahead. Gets it to the cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it back to the far sideline. Nathan Francis there. Headers it ahead. Notre Dame runs it down. Notre Dame kicks it to the far sideline. Garrison Pierce takes it away. Tap. Notre Dame still has it. Tapped away by Ryan Halleck up in the corner. Notre Dame. Leighton Albright takes it away in the corner. Leighton Albright puts it back in the box to Jake Walsh. Jake Walsh trying to go back to somebody and intercepted by Notre Dame. Jake Walsh takes it away. Taps it to Connor McManus. Connor McManus up the near sideline to Logan Kulo. Logan Kulo taps it ahead, tries to get Jake Walsh, cut off by Notre Dame. Ryan Halleck takes it away, but Notre Dame's there to get the rebound. Notre Dame kicks it ahead into the near sideline. Noah Joseph working. Noah Joseph turns on the corner, taps it up to Connor McManus. Connor McManus taps it back to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck taps it up to Connor on the run on the sideline. And Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame back in, but Connor McManus is going to run down the ball, taps it ahead, trying to get to Logan Kulo, tapped it too far, and Notre Dame kicks it back in. Notre Dame controlling, taps it out to the near sideline. Notre Dame kicks it across the field in the middle. Colin Meyer up with a header, and then Leighton Albright. Notre Dame bounces away. Notre Dame kicks it out to the far sideline. Nathan Francis is there to cut it, to turn around, cut it. Nathan Francis taps it ahead, goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. We got some Notre Dame subs coming in at the 15.5-minute mark. And Corby Gaffney's coming back in for Plymouth, replacing Logan Kulo. So Notre Dame with a throw-in. Right in the middle, right in the far sideline. Tap back.
Corb, you got him more.
Tapped out by Garrison Pierce. Another throw-in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it quickly back. It's kicked away by Leighton Albright. And Notre Dame gets it. Notre Dame controlling the middle of the field. Notre Dame going the other way. Colin Meyer does a slide tackle to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce coming across. Corby Gaffney puts his hand up for a runner. Corby gets it. Kicks in the box to Colin Meyer. A little high bounce. Colin Meyer in the box takes a shot and scores! At the 16.5-minute mark, Colin Meyer scores. Corby Gaffney with the assist. Plymouth is up 2-1. At the 16.5-minute mark, Colin Meyer scores. Assist by Corby Gaffney.
All right, well, very good.
16.5-minute mark.
16.5-minute mark. Plymouth is up 2-1.
How much you put out?
Notre Dame is going to kick off quickly after the score by Plymouth. Notre Dame setting it back.
I should have got it into the mains then.
Notre Dame plays Sheboygan North on Tuesday.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay.
At Sheboygan.
They got a lot of traveling this week, Notre Dame then. Notre Dame controlling the ball.
Good, Jake.
Jake Walsh takes it away, taps it back to Connor. Takes it back to Connor McManus, kicks it over, and
There we go. Good, Garrett.
taken away by Garrison Pierce on the far sideline. And Notre Dame gets it away, goes out. It's going to be a corner kick for Plymouth. Garrison Pierce just quickly puts down the ball for the corner kick at the 17-minute mark. Kicks it up in the air. The wind's holding it up and headed out by Notre Dame, but Nathan Francis is there. It goes off his foot, and Notre Dame comes away with it. Nathan's running down the corner, turns it back, and Notre Dame passes it back, and Plymouth takes it away. Garrison Pierce taps it to Kyle Meyer, and Notre Dame gets foot on, and Notre Dame kick to the head, off of Notre Dame's head, Connor McManus' head. Drew Benning gets it to Nathan Francis. Drew Benning taps it up. And
Don't panic, Drewby. There you go.
Drew Benning passes up to Garrison Pierce, bounces off him, and Notre Dame kicks it back down the other way. Notre Dame kicks it down in the corner, and Drew Benning kicks it back to Garrison Pierce, and Notre Dame is there first. Notre Dame coming across the middle, working in the box, kick back out. Drew Benning taps it ahead to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce taps it, going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Got sub coming in for Notre Dame at the 18-minute mark. So Notre Dame quickly throws it in down the far sideline. Nathan Francis kicks it up in the air. It's going to go out, and it's going to be another throw-in for Notre Dame. Then again, Notre Dame throws it in the corner, headed by Garrison Pierce. It's going to go out. Another throw-in for Notre Dame. Working their way down the far sideline. Notre Dame throws it in close to the line. Notre Dame controls it across the middle, turn looking for a pass. Notre Dame passes it back. Down in the corner. In the far corner, Notre Dame has it. Kicks it in the box. Drew Benning taps it ahead. Up to Jake Walsh. Jake Walsh gets a chest on it. Jake Walsh kicks it ahead. And moving to, everybody, he was the furthest one ahead, so goes out of bounds. Going to be throwing on the far corner for Notre Dame. Notre Dame quickly throws it up. Leighton Albright gets a header on it. Back to Jake Walsh. Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame moving up the middle, passes ahead. Drew Benning gets a foot on it to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck turns, taps it to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce up to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer taps to the corner to Leighton Albright. Run it down, turns back in. Kicks it in the box to Kyle Meyer. Kyle Meyer turns, takes a shot, and nice play by the goalkeeper. Beautiful shot by Colin Meyer at the 19, I'll call it the 20-minute mark, and a nice save by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper just rolls it out.
Get there.
Tapped ahead.
Gotta feel that.
Good, Connor.
Connor McManus gets a foot on it. And Ryan Halleck gets it away. Corby Gaffney gets it taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame sets it back. Notre Dame up to the middle. Again, Notre Dame sets it back. Notre Dame up to the middle with it. Taps it ahead. Notre Dame still controlling the middle. Taps it ahead to the corner. And Noah Joseph is there to cut it off. Noah Joseph taps it to Connor McManus. Taps it up to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney, turns and misses his shot. He was trying to get over the middle. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Got subs coming in for Plymouth and Notre Dame. Plymouth subs coming in is Dylan Kane, Eric Novak, and Aiden Woda. Going out are Jake Walsh, Leighton Albright, and Garrison Pierce. So at the 21-minute mark, subs coming in for Plymouth. Notre Dame up to throw it in. Notre Dame throws in, quick side kick. Connor McManus kicks it back. Ryan Halleck gets a header on it. Corby Gaffney taps it ahead.
Get there.
And
be strong.
Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame going down to our near sideline. Notre Dame kicks it into the box. Drew Benning taps it out. Dylan Kane gets there first. Drew Benning takes it away. Drew Benning on a drive coming up. Drew Benning taps it ahead to Eric Novak. Too far, and
Go get him,
Eric Novak's chasing down. Looks like Corby Gaffney's going to get the header. Held up in the wind. Back to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane passes the middle to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer in heavy traffic. Passes in to Aiden Woda in the box, but Eric Novak gets it off the deflection. Eric Novak and gets tapped away by Notre Dame. Headed back up by Ryan Halleck, and Notre Dame takes the header away. Taps it ahead. Connor McManus headers. Connor McMahon going the other way. Got pushed off by Notre Dame. Passes ahead. Nathan Francis takes away, kicks it ahead on the far sideline. Eric Novak chasing it down, but Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Not much on it. And Corby Gaffney gets a knee on it. Corby Gaffney taps it to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer settles it. And Colin Meyer in all kinds of pressure. Taps it over to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney battling. Gets taken down. Eric Novak steps in front. Eric Novak taps it into Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane back to Eric Novak. Eric Novak takes a shot and gets pushed off the ball. No call. Kicked away by Notre Dame. Ryan Halleck gets the tap away. Another battling going there. Wow. Yeah, this is our favorite ref here, and all the calls are going on Notre Dame's way, and so we'll have to deal with it. Plymouth's up 2-0, 2-1. I mean.
Dan,
What's that?
Visitor field advantage?
Yeah, it should be. Well, it's just.
Maybe we'll get it in the second half.
Yeah. So they kicked the free ball for the penalty. Ryan Halleck gets a foot on it. Notre Dame gets a second foot on it. Notre Dame takes a shot in the middle, goes wide left to the goal at the 23.5-minute mark.
Fouls, but they're not calling the same fouls again.
No, I mean, we just got a guy kicking the ball and gets shoved off the ball and then coming down the other way, a little push, and they calls that. So, yeah. But they're going to get that. So Cole Bogenstrud kicks off the goal kick. Ryan Halleck headers it. Foot by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it, taps it in the middle. Connor McManus is there to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck turns, kicks it ahead, and Notre Dame gets it. Ryan Halleck gets the tap back. Ryan Holick kicks it ahead to the corner to Corby Gaffney. Into the box, the goalkeeper's coming out and taps it in the box so he can pick it up at the 24-minute mark. And he just puts it on the ground to kick it. Kicks it away. Connor McManus heads it. Noah Joseph's going to run it down on the near sideline.
Good shield.
Goes out of bounds. It's going to be thrown for Plymouth. Noah Joseph throws it in. Up to Corby Gaffney.
Twice in the same spot.
Yeah. Must be some wet grass there. Colin Meyer taps it over to Aiden Woda on the far sideline. Aiden working up the sideline. Tries to get it to Eric Novak. Cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame sends it back to reset it. A lot of guys slipping out there today. And Notre Dame controls it, bringing it across back to the middle of the field. Notre Dame passes ahead. Working up the near sideline, taps it in. Connor McManus heads it up to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer kicks it ahead and too far into the wind. Going to roll
Guys, let's
to
think
the
possession now. Let's think possession, White.
Notre Dame goalkeeper. Quickly throws it out short to
25-minute mark.
yeah.
Another 20 minutes in this half.
And Aiden Woda takes away on the far sideline. Aiden taps it in the box to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane gets a foot on it. Can't control it. Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame coming back out the other way in the middle. Notre Dame controls it. Notre Dame sets it back. Notre Dame kicks it up in the air. And Ryan Holick gets a foot on. Ryan taps it up. Colin Meyer has it. Taps it out to your side to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney turns, kicks it ahead.
Your time with the passes.
And
Dan, I'd say that
Corby,
Plymouth is controlling the game here.
yeah, so far, but
You know, Notre Dame gets a few breakaways, but
yeah. Battle going on in the corner. It's going to be a goal kick. A lot of pushing going on by both players there.
in general, I'd say Plymouth.
Dylan Kane and Notre Dame's going to have a goal kick at the 26-minute mark. Got a sub coming in for Plymouth.
Good job, Colin.
Adam Smith is coming in for Colin Meyer at the 26-minute mark. And Notre Dame's going to kick it away. Kicks it on the ground. Aiden Woda gets a foot on it. Aiden taps it into Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane taps it ahead into the box. And no runners coming. Kicked out, but Ryan Holick gets a foot on it. Taps it back in. And Aiden Woda on the near sideline now. Aiden working, kicked out by Notre Dame, so it's going to be a throw-in for Plymouth. And who's throwing it in? Aiden Woda is going to throw it in. Looks like Corby Gaffney's going to throw it in. He's going to put his hand up. That means it's going to be a flip throw with the wind. So we got a flip throw coming here if we can get it on. Corby's up in the air, throws it into the box, headed out by Notre Dame.
Last week we got a goal.
We got a goal.
An assist by Corby.
Yep, Corby's throwing and a goal off of that last week. You're correct. So at the 27-minute mark, Plymouth has a throw in. Adam Smith. Adam Smith taps it back. Ryan Holick's going to corral it. Ryan Holick taps it out to Adam Smith. Back to Ryan Holick. Ryan Holick taps it into the box. Far sideline.
Be there.
Notre Dame cut it off. Connor McManus on the kicked ahead by Notre Dame. Drew Benning gets a leg on it. Back to the middle. Connor McManus taps it away.
Connor.
Drew Benning battling Notre Dame. Notre Dame taps it back. And Aiden Woda and Drew Benning working on the guy. Drew Benning gets it away. It's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame on the far sideline. Notre Dame quickly throws it in over the head of everybody. Ryan Holick gets a foot on it, and then Notre Dame gets a foot, passes in the middle, but Connor McManus is there to goes around the guy, cuts the pass off. Connor McManus coming up the middle, kicks it ahead, and again, nobody there. Notre Dame kicked it back. Notre Dame controls the kick right on the sideline, taps it in. Getting heavy pressure put on by Plymouth. Taps it ahead. Ryan Holick's going to settle the tap ahead. Ryan Holick going the other way. Taps it into Adam Smith, but cut off. Ryan gets it right back. Again, Ryan up in the air again. Dylan Kane headers it again into the box. Dylan Kane chasing it. Aiden Woda got a foot on it, tapped it. Ryan Holick taps it, trying to get it to Adam Smith. Adam Smith got it back to Ryan Holick. Ryan Holick taps it in Eric Novak. Novak takes the left-footed kick and scores. Eric Novak gets a score at the 8.5 minute mark, assisted by Ryan Hollick. Eric Novak got it up over the upstretched arms of the goalkeeper.
Eric, beautiful!
Nice kick by Eric Novak, and assist by Ryan Hollick. So Plymouth is up 3-1, and Notre Dame kicked it off. Ryan Hollick kicks it ahead after the kickoff, headed by Notre Dame. Dylan Kane gets a header to Eric Novak, and Adam Smith is there to cut off the pass. Adam Smith, blocked by Notre Dame. Notre Dame still working. Eric Novak takes it away. Again, Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Plymouth's got lots of pressure on the guys right now, and Notre Dame kicks it ahead in the far sideline against the wind, and Nathan Francis is there on defense. It goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame at the 29.5 minute mark on the far sideline. And Notre Dame throws it in, kicked ahead by Corby Gaffney.
You know what I mean?
To Eric Novak, kicks it ahead, headed by Notre Dame, back to the middle. Notre Dame taps it to the near sideline. Aiden Woda running it down, and Notre Dame gets around him. Notre Dame kicks it back in the middle. Ryan Hollick's there to tap it off. Adam Smith can't keep up to it.
Dave, how's that sound? There you go. We can.
Taps it up to Notre Dame. Is going to reset it back. Taps it into the goalkeeper.
Going to get into the Plymouth Soccer Hall of Fame for your
Kicks it ahead.
Contribution. And
Notre Dame settles it. Adam Smith takes it away. Adam Smith got kicked away by Notre Dame, but Ryan Hollick's there to run it down. Notre Dame kicks it ahead on the near sideline. Notre Dame down in the corner with it. Connor McManus on defense. Connor got past him. Connor taps it ahead. Drew Benning kicks it. Ryan Hollick turns and kicks it ahead to Eric Novak, and Notre Dame's going to get there first. Notre Dame turns it back to the near sideline. Now Notre Dame sets it back to the middle. Notre Dame kicks it ahead, and Connor McManus is there to chest it. Kicks it ahead up in the air, and
I agree with that.
There you go, Eric. There you go.
Eric Novak is there, headed back by
Good run, Eric. Good run.
Notre Dame, headed it back to his goalkeeper. Eric Novak was right there on his shoulder. Now the goalkeeper sets it down, kicks it ahead. Noah Joseph with a header up to Adam Smith. Adam Smith gets a foot on it, and Notre Dame gets it, taps it away. Kicked ahead by Notre Dame. And Nathan Francis taps it back to Corby Gaffney on the far sideline. Corby Gaffney got taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it ahead with nobody there. No Notre Dame player. Noah Joseph turns and kicks it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame at the 31 minute mark. On the far sideline, down in the corner. Notre Dame up, throws it in. Notre Dame kicked away by Adam Smith. Eric Novak gets a foot on it. Handball on Plymouth. It was kicked by Notre Dame and caught Eric Novak in the hand, so it's going to be a free kick at the, let's call it the 32 minute mark for Notre Dame.
The back post, guys.
He's just kicking into the breeze. So, but
Breeze, 14:20 a.m.
yeah.
Yep. There's an extra guy.
Kicks it up in the air into the box. Nathan Francis kicks it out after a couple headers in there. Oh, high kick came in by Notre Dame, but we kicked it back out by Ryan Hollick. But Notre Dame settles the kick out. Notre Dame's got it in the corner. Connor McManus on defense, kicked it back in. Drew Benning cuts it off. Drew Benning kicks it ahead, trying to get to Eric Novak, and kicked back by the Notre Dame to the goalkeeper. Now kick back out to the far sideline, kick back into play. Adam Smith gets a foot on it, and Adam Smith gets another foot on it to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney on the far sideline taps it to Adam Smith. Adam Smith come across the middle to Ryan Hollick. Ryan Hollick up in the middle takes a shot into the box. Handball. Called offsides.
Nice idea, Ryan.
Offsides call at the 33 minute mark. So Notre Dame's going to have a free kick for the offsides call. And the goalkeeper kicks it away. Drew Benning gets a header on off the back of Notre Dame's head. Notre Dame comes and scoops it up. Got a guy in the box. Shot and scored by Notre Dame. Can't let the guy shoot her like that. So at the 33.5-minute mark, Notre Dame scores. So it's up Plymouth 3, Notre Dame 2. And you got subs coming in for Plymouth.
That was impressive.
Leighton Albright coming in, Garrison Pierce, and Plymouth kicks off. Eric Novak over to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney tries to get it to the middle, cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame control in the middle. Now they tap it back on the far side. Now they tap it ahead in the middle. Tapped away by Leighton Albright. Kallmeyer gets it going up the far sideline. Kallmeyer taps it in. Oh, and Notre Dame cut it off. Ryan Halleck takes it away to Eric Novak, to Ryan Halleck, to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce taps it into Eric Novak, runs into lots of traffic. Handball there. And he called a handball on Plymouth, on Eric Novak. And
Who's the wrong guy?
he's got the wrong glasses on this morning. So Notre Dame kicks away to handball. Leighton Albright kicks it ahead. Garrison Pierce to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney in the middle, taps it back to Garrison Pierce on the side. Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame going back the other way in the middle. And Nathan Francis is going to cut the, went to cut the pass off, got an elbow by Notre Dame, no call. Notre Dame, Kallmeyer heads it up to Garrison Pierce, gets it. Garrison Pierce going up the middle, taps it ahead to Eric Novak, and too far, it's going to be run down by Notre Dame. Notre Dame passes it back to the goalkeeper. He kicks it ahead quickly. Up in the air. And Notre Dame settles it. Notre Dame kicks it up in the air again. Noah Joseph headers it to Nathan Francis with a header. Ryan Halleck with a header. Drew Benning's going to settle it. Drew Benning on the near sideline taps it ahead to Corby Gaffney. Keeps it in play.
Mark up, mark up!
Got subs coming in for Notre Dame at the 35-minute mark.
5 subs.
So as soon as the subs gets in, we got to throw in on the near sideline for Notre Dame. Notre Dame up, throws it in quickly. Ryan Halleck cuts it off. Right back to Notre Dame. Notre Dame controlling it, taps it back. Back up to the middle. Notre Dame turns. Corby Gaffney cuts it off, passes it to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck to Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer taps it ahead to Leighton Albright on the far side. Leighton coming back to the middle, taps it into the box, and nobody on the same page. Nobody made a run. Goalkeeper picks it up at the 36-minute mark. This time he kicks it away. And over everybody's head, Connor McManus gets a foot on, taps it up to Corby Gaffney, but Notre Dame's there to intercept. Notre Dame controlling the middle. Notre Dame, Garrison Pierce gets his foot in there, but gets it past him. Notre Dame on the far sideline. Back in the middle, Notre Dame kicks it ahead on the far sideline. Nathan Francis is there, and it's kicked out by Notre Dame, so it's going to be goal kick for Plymouth at the 68.5-minute mark.
Dan, how do you stay so neutral on the unbiased commentating there?
Lots of practice.
Think your contract going to be extended or what?
Well, you can only hope, you know. Me and Larry.
Where's Mo?
Cole kicks it ahead to Eric Novak with a back tap out to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright into the box. And Garrison Pierce falls on the ball. Leighton Albright with a slide tackle. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame on the far sideline. Got subs coming in for Plymouth. Dylan Kane coming in.
I got a
and
Notre Dame t-shirt. Maybe I should have that.
yeah, I should put the, yeah, I know. I just got it in my head. Oh, Plymouth gets the throw in to Leighton Albright. Taps it to Aiden Woda.
I've been there. I sometimes have the same problem.
Aiden Woda's going to have the throw in. Leighton Albright's going to take the throw in. Leighton Albright up. Throws it into the box, headed by Aiden. Dylan Kane couldn't get a foot on. Notre Dame kicked it out, but Nathan Francis is there to keep it in play. Nathan Francis taps it. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it in quickly on the near sideline, taken away by Aiden and Nathan Francis, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame quickly throws it in down the field, headed by Notre Dame, and Notre Dame still controlling it. kicks across the middle, but Colin Meyer's there to kick it ahead. Leighton Albright tries to keep it in play, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it back down the field. Notre Dame kicks it all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Be there.
And kicked ahead. Over everybody's no header. Nathan Francis kicks it up in the air. Dylan Kane is there with a header. Going to be a call. And then we call on Dylan Kane for coming in hard for the header at the 38.5-minute mark. And Notre Dame's going to get the kick.
In the second half.
Not unless the referee changes places. So
He may not realize the teams are going to change direction. So.
Notre Dame kicks it off after the penalty. Down the far sideline, kicking the box. Noah Joseph headers it. Drew Benning taps it ahead to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane gets a foot on it. Dylan Kane, well, all kinds of battling going on there, and he's going to call Dylan Kane. Of course.
Wind advantage, and they
Yeah, so Dylan Kane gets a call for
don't have to look into the sun.
battling with the Notre Dame player. So again, going to have
I
a
think the
free
ref will
kick
turn
for
things around in the second half.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it down the near sideline and taken away by Connor McManus. Connor McManus taps it to Kyle Meyer. Kyle Meyer back to Noah Joseph. Noah Joseph taps it out to Connor McManus. Connor McManus to Corby Gaffney, kicks in the middle. Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane headers it up to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright batting, turns and stops, still in the box. Still working on Notre Dame player. Leighton Albright gets it away. Taps into the box, gets it up in the air. Corby Gaffney goes for a header, and the goalkeeper just punches it out. Aiden Woda gets it. And Colin Meyer gets a shot, and it clears all the fences.
Gabe, where's the clinic for low kicking?
Yeah.
Shots on goal?
So at the 40-minute mark, Notre Dame's going to have a
Move in the corner, buddy.
It's just
well
amazing how
done.
many times.
Notre Dame's going to have the goal kick at the 40-minute mark after the shot went over the top of the goal. So Notre Dame kicks it off up in the air, not a far kick, headed by Notre Dame. Another header by Notre Dame. 3 headers by Notre Dame. Hits the ground. Colin Meyer gets a header on. Taps it to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney gets by a guy. Tapped out by Notre Dame. It's going to be throw-in for Plymouth at the 40.5-minute mark. Corby Gaffney's looking for the ball to throw it in. Throws it back to Connor McManus so he can throw it in. Connor McManus up, throws it to Corby Gaffney on the near sideline. Corby's up in the air, gets around the guy. Corby into the corner.
Right away.
Corby passes it back to the middle. Dylan Kane gets a header on it. And then
Good. Just yes.
Colin Meyer takes a shot.
Yeah, Colin.
Goes wide of the goal.
Take shots.
So another nice kick by Colin Meyer there. Just a little wide left at the 41-minute mark. Going to be another goal kick for Notre Dame. Goalie puts the ball down. And Notre Dame kicks it a half. Another low kick. Leighton Albright settles it. Leighton Albright takes a shot. Wide left of the goal. The goalkeeper was hustling to get back in the box, and Leighton just kicked it too soon, trying to catch him off guard. Went wide left of the goal, so another goal kick coming up. Let's see if he does the same thing again. And so he's shaking his legs out to kick it farther. This time he gets it up in the air, but it's hanging up by the wind. Colin Meyer gets a header on it. And then Dylan Kane comes in to take it away from Notre Dame. Dylan Kane turns, kicks, blocked by Notre Dame, kicks it up into the box. Corby Gaffney making a run. Can Corby get there? Notre Dame controls it. Notre Dame taps it out the near sideline, and Corby Gaffney's going to let it, it stays in bounds. So Corby Gaffney taps it back into Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright taps it back to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck battling a player, taps it over to the far sideline to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda taps it back into the box, cut off by Notre Dame. Notre Dame coming the other way in the far sideline. Nathan Francis takes it away. Nathan Francis battling and loses it. Oh, another call against Plymouth, even though Nathan Francis was pretty much thrown to the ground. So Notre Dame's going to kick this one away at the 43-minute mark. Colin Meyer settles with his chest. Colin Meyer taps it up to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda quickly taps it to Dylan Kane. And taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it back up to the middle.
2 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah,
Organized.
kicks ahead. Noah Joseph taps it back up the far sideline and goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame at just
2 minutes, guys.
43-minute mark. We're going up to 45 for the half. So Notre Dame throws it in. Notre Dame taps it back. Notre Dame still working. Well,
Good, Dilly.
no call there, and a Notre Dame player's got his hand around our guy's back. Notre Dame kicks it over to our near sideline, working it up.
Team, you can't make calls against the visiting.
I know.
Good.
Ryan Hollick taps it to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright taps it up to Colin Miller. Colin Miller run it down, and Notre Dame got there, control it, and Colin Meyer still puts pressure on. Colin Meyer back kick. Colin Meyer gets it away. Kick to the game. Colin Meyer still controlling it. Colin Meyer still has it in the corner. Colin Meyer looking to see if we can get a corner kick out of it. Tried to kick it off a player, and he jumps out. It's going to be a throw-in for Plymouth, though.
Right, come on, Corbin.
So Corby Gaffney's going back at the 44-minute mark. Corby Gaffney with a flip throw coming up in the air into the box. Headed off the back of Leighton Albright's head. Rolls out to
Nobody there.
Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda tried a back hit, but Ryan Hollick wasn't there.
40 seconds.
And nice play by Nathan Francis on the far sideline. Kicks it back in the middle. Leighton Albright lets it bounce. Settles it. Leighton's in the box, trying to run it down. Gets bumped off the ball. And no call. No call. Going to be a corner kick, though, for Plymouth at 44.5-minute mark. Aiden Woda quickly sets it down.
Gotta go.
Aiden Woda's got plenty of time for the corner kick. Plymouth lines up in the box, kicks it up in the air into the wind. Oh, guy took him down. Notre Dame just tackled Leighton Albright on that play and no call. Unbelievable. So halftime score is going to be
Good half a second.
Plymouth 3 and Notre Dame 2. I can't believe it didn't make a call. The guy just tackled him. I don't know if you got that on film, but in the box, going for the corner kick and takes him down. So we're at halftime. Looks like we got 15 shots on goal to Notre Dame's 2. Plymouth is up 3-2. We'll be back.
Recommendation.
Sports fans, we're back for the second half at Plymouth Soccer Stadium here, and where the score is 3-2 Plymouth, and first 3 goals were scored by Dylan Kane, Corby Gaffney, and Colin Meyer. And starting the second half for Plymouth. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric Novak had it.
Strong for 45, boys. Let's go.
So starting lineup for Plymouth, we got Aiden Woda on this sideline. In the middle, we got Dylan Kane and Leighton Albright. On the far sideline, Corby Gaffney. In the midfield, we got Colin Meyer and Ryan Hollick. In defense, we got Nathan Francis, Drew Benning, Noah Joseph, and Connor McManus. And in goal, we got Saunders Gentine for the second half. So the kickoff is made, and Nathan Francis taps it ahead to Dylan Kane, but taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controlling it. Colin Meyer gets a foot on it. Ryan Holly kicks it ahead and into the wind, and the goalkeeper for Notre Dame is going to come and scoop it up. And
Come on, White. Let's possess.
he's just hanging on the ball.
Against the wind and against the sun in this half.
Yeah, kicks it away.
3-2-4. Is that what they're playing?
Colin Meyer gets a foot on it. Notre Dame controls it after that. Notre Dame has it in the middle of the field. Taps it out. Now Notre Dame kicks it with the wind into the box. Nathan Francis gets a header on it. Taken down. Nathan Francis taken down a Notre Dame player, so it's going to be a free kick for Notre Dame. Nathan Francis gets a yellow card for that play. So we can substitute for Nathan, so Plymouth will put another player in for a yellow card. And Logan Kulo is going to come in to replace Nathan Francis. And Nathan Francis can come right back in, so he's going back to the middle line to come back in as soon as Plymouth has a side out. So at the 46-minute mark, Notre Dame's going to have a free kick. And Plymouth is making a wall. And you got the wind at their back, so let's see if Notre Dame kicks it in. Headed out by Leighton Albright. Drew Benning gets the shoulder on it. Colin Meyer kicks it up in the air. And Drew Benning, Leighton Albright passes up to Drew Benning on the far sideline. Drew Benning taps it back into
Yeah, our touches just haven't been.
Leighton Albright, runs it down, kicks it up in the middle. Headed by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls in the middle.
Logan. You guys see it, man.
Tap to the head. Connor McManus has run it down, but Noah Joseph taps to the head. Connor McManus is there on the far sideline, working up the far sideline. And goes out. It's going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it in. Ryan Halleck gets a header on it. It's going to go out. It's going to be another throw in for Notre Dame on the far sideline. Notre Dame throws it back this time. And they're going to reset back. Notre Dame passes it up the middle. Ryan Halleck's there and intercepts it. Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame's going down the far sideline, but Connor McManus kicks it ahead. Notre Dame lets it go out of bounds. Notre Dame throws it in.
One, but I'll take two.
Again goes out of bounds. Another throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it in, and Connor McManus gets a foot on it. Going to be a Plymouth throw in, so you got Nathan Francis is going to come back in, replacing Logan Kulo at the 47-minute mark.
Be smart now, Nate.
Plymouth with the throw in. Noah Joseph throws it in. Goes over everybody's head.
Wow, look at that.
We got a call.
Pro Plymouth. We got a call.
So it's going to be a free kick for Plymouth at we'll call it the 48-minute mark. Noah Joseph's going to take the free kick for penalty for Notre Dame, pushing in the back, kicks it ahead into the box. Leighton Albright had a foot on it, kicked out by Notre Dame. It's going to be a corner kick. Looks like Corby Gaffney's going to take the corner kick at the 48-minute mark. Kind of kicking into the wind here into the corner.
Somebody's got to go up there to help him.
Corby kicks it up in the short in the box, headed up by Notre Dame. Ryan Halleck headers it back into the box. Notre Dame kicks it out, but Drew Benning's there. Drew Benning pushes it back into the box, headed by Notre Dame. Drew Benning control it. Ryan Halleck gets it, taps it back to Noah Joseph. Noah Joseph out to Aiden Woda on the near sideline. Taps it into Dylan Kane. Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame just kicks it ahead. It's going to go out. It's going to be a throw in for Plymouth. Looks like Noah Joseph is going to pick it up for the throw in. Noah Joseph throws it in. Aiden Woda gets past him. Kicked out by, going to be a throw in for Plymouth. Dylan Kane up with it, rolls it back for Connor McManus to throw it in. Connor McManus throws it in to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda with a back kick to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane taps it in the box to Colin Meyer. And Notre Dame kicks it away off of Colin Meyer. It's going to be a
good work, White.
Goal kick for Notre Dame at the 49.5-minute mark. So Notre Dame goalkeeper sets it down for the goal kick. Kicks it away up in the air. Ryan Halleck headers it up. And Connor McManus. Noah Joseph's going to kick it out. Stays into the fence, inside the fence here. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. 50-minute mark, Notre Dame throws in. Aiden Woda's there to cut it off. And Notre Dame gets a throw-in. Ryan Halleck's there. Going to be a throw-in for Plymouth.
No.
But Notre Dame gets a throw-in, so Notre Dame gets a header on it, going across the middle, taps it back. Notre Dame kicks it. Saunders Gentine got his hands on it, and going to be a corner kick for Notre Dame. Going to be kicking into the wind for Notre Dame at corner kick at the 50.5-minute mark.
I think it has switched a little bit, but it is more.
Notre Dame's taking their time with the corner kick here.
Watch eight.
Organized, boys.
Notre Dame kicks it short into the box. Corby Gaffney gets a header on it. Noah Joseph taps it ahead to Leighton Albright. Back to Noah Joseph. Noah Joseph going down the far sideline. Noah Joseph's into the box in the far corner. Got two guys around him.
Yep, he's not
And
calling it.
there's no foul call there. It's going to be a throw-in for Plymouth. Corby Gaffney backing up for his flip throw. Quickly gets it up, flip throws it up in the air. It's going to be really short. Gets no headers, then Notre Dame gets a header. Noah Joseph gets up in the air off a Notre Dame player, rolls up, and a goalkeeper's there to scoop it up. Good effort by
Good
Plymouth.
turn, Noah.
And 6 seconds he's going to call. That's 6 seconds. 6 seconds. He's got the ball too long.
Go! Plymouth, get up
Yep.
there! Come on!
Free kick for Plymouth.
Quick!
Goalkeeper had it for 6 seconds. That's the call. Now he's going to get a yellow card if he keeps arguing.
Mouthing off, looks like.
Yeah, that should be a card.
Ball handball.
The call was 6 seconds. You got 6 seconds to get rid of the ball.
Well, after 6 seconds, it turns into a handball.
Yeah.
So is it a direct then?
Indirect. Indirect.
It was on, and he was complaining that Leighton was standing too close, but he gave him room. So he's putting up a wall, and so we got three guys standing there for the penalty kick. Looks like Noah Joseph and Kyle Meyer. And Kyle Meyer fixed it. Noah Joseph kicks it into the wall. Noah gets it back. Noah's in heavy traffic. Notre Dame just kicks it away. Would have been nice if we got some out of that, but Notre Dame.
No cross.
Noah Joseph taps it away from Notre Dame.
Yes, boys.
Nathan
Easy,
Francis
guys,
kicks
easy.
it ahead. Notre Dame's going to corral it. Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Leighton Albright's going to take it away.
Switch.
Leighton Albright taps it ahead to Corby Gaffney on the far sideline. Corby Gaffney runs it down. Corby Gaffney working on the sideline. Working into the corner. Yeah. And it's going to be a throw-in for... Yeah. I don't know what he's calling. There must be a penalty kick on... I don't know if he called a handball on Corby or for Corby taking... Or is it a throw-in? Oh, throw-in. Hard to tell, them guys just all stand around. So Nathan Francis gets a foot on it. Kyle Meyer taps it ahead to Dylan Kane. Leighton Albright taps it in the box to Aiden Woda. Corby Gaffney takes a shot, blocked by Notre Dame. Aiden Woda takes a shot and scooped up by the goalkeeper. Nice couple shots by Plymouth in the box at the 54-minute mark. Now the goalkeeper sets it down. He's doesn't get his 6 seconds. Exactly out of the box.
Oh, you can roll it out on that?
So it goes all the way down. Noah Joseph taps it out to Nathan Francis, up to Corby Gaffney on the far sideline. Corby Gaffney taps it ahead to Leighton Albright and caught in the wind, and Notre Dame headers it back. Notre Dame controls it. Corby's there. Works out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Plymouth. Corby Gaffney quickly throws it into Leighton Albright on the sideline.
Come on, boys.
Leighton Albright turns, kicks it in the box to trying to get it to Dylan Kane. Tapped away by
Good, Ryan.
Ryan Holly. Gets the tap away.
Be there. Be there.
Aiden Woda tries to get it, but Connor McManus is there. Connor McManus taps it back to Aiden Woda, and then Connor gets taken down. Aiden Woda taps it up to Connor McManus on the sideline. Connor working on the sideline. Taps it through the guy's legs, trying to get to Dylan Kane. A little blocking going on by Notre Dame. Notre Dame turns, still got it in the corner. Kicks it up off of Dylan Kane, so it's going to be a goal kick for Notre Dame at the 55-minute mark. Again, Plymouth still up 3-2 in the second half. So the goalkeeper sets it down. Kicks it away into the wind. Headed by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it. Notre Dame kicks it back to the middle. Notre Dame kicks it into the box. Noah Joseph's in there with a header to cut it off. And can Corby Gaffney catch up to it? Corby Gaffney keeps it in play, taps it to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright up, headers it, kicks it ahead. And Notre Dame is going to receive. Notre Dame kicks it back in. Nathan Francis goes for the ball, falls down. Nathan Francis. Now it should be a call for, oh my goodness. Called it against Nathan Francis, so it's going to be a free kick for Notre Dame. but the side judge came over to tell the middle judge, but it's still going to be a Notre Dame free kick.
Yeah. Can the side judge get a yellow card?
Nope.
Okay.
He was just telling the middle judge what the play was.
Some dispute between the refs there.
Well, I thought it was going to go the other way, but they didn't call it that way. So kicked into the box. Noah Joseph headed it. Oh, and Notre Dame sweep missed by Dylan Kane, came in there to break it up. Notre Dame down in the corner.
Put your arms down, Connor.
Drew Benning blocked it away. Connor McManus kicks it, kicked back into across to the box.
Nice. Sweet.
Saunders Gentine kicked it out. I don't know how those guys weren't offsides on that into the box line. The guy was not on the end line.
We got blue shirts on. That's how.
Yeah, so going to be a corner kick at the 57-minute mark on that for Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got a runner, but they kicked it short. Corby Gaffney kicked it away, and Notre Dame runs it down, kicks it back in.
I think when the center judge was told not to be a homie,
Yeah.
he took it to an extreme.
Drew Benning's going to get a call for rough play, another free kick for Notre Dame. It's so one-sided, but we'll have to play with it. So Notre Dame's going to have a free kick at the 57 mark. Kicks it short. And kicks it into going to be wide of the goal for Notre Dame. So Saunders Gentine's going to have a goal kick at, we'll call it the 58-minute mark. Quick it kicked out, there's no wind. So Saunders kicks it off. Oh, pushing it back by Notre Dame. Headed by Notre Dame. Two headers by Notre Dame. And Notre Dame settles it, taps it back. Notre Dame kicks it into the box. Connor McManus headers it.
Control, guys.
Colin Meyer taps it ahead. Notre Dame kicks it off into the corner for Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it in the corner, taps it in. Drew Benning going to kick it ahead to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane loses. Aiden Woda taps it ahead. Notre Dame kicks ahead. Notre Dame controlling it. Colin Meyer in defense. Dylan Kane comes in. Colin Meyer gets it. Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame coming down the field, taps in. Ryan Hollick's there to intercept. Ryan Hollick turns, kicks it ahead to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane controls it, taps it out to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda taps it ahead to Leighton Albright on the near sideline, and he can't get there. Going to go out of bounds. Going to be throw in for Notre Dame at the 60-minute mark. Notre Dame throws it in back. Notre Dame passes in the middle. Dylan Kane blocks the kick. Leighton Albright's in there to cut it off. Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it ahead to the middle. Bounces off of their leg. Notre Dame turns, kicks to the far sideline. Notre Dame headers it. Harmlessly is going to fall down. It's going to go out the end line. Up. Noah Joseph taps it up to Corby Gaffney, to Ryan Hollick, trying to get it back to Corby Gaffney. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. We got subs coming in for Plymouth. We got Eric Novak coming in, Connor Joseph, and Garrison Pierce at the 60-minute mark. Notre Dame throws it in, down the sideline, tapped out by Nathan Francis. Going to be another throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame up with the ball, throws it in. Plymouth's going to get a throw in after that exchange down there. And Drew Benning's the one that kicked it off a Notre Dame player. So Nathan Francis is going to get up, throws it in, and kicked back out by, again, thrown by Nathan Francis over the heads. Garrison Pierce intercepts the pass. Garrison going up the far sideline. Taps it back to the middle to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer gets it, pass. Taps it into the box.
Guys, settle down. Take our time.
And Connor Joseph was not, he started on a run but then broke off. on the kick. Ryan Hollick gets a header. And Notre Dame kicks it the other way down in the far corner. Nathan Francis gets taken down. And wow, Nathan didn't get the call.
Wow, taking time.
That's because the side judge called it. So quickly kicked up to Corby Gaffney, taps it back in the middle.
Go to it.
And nobody there. Drew Benning and Nathan Francis taps it away.
Possess, possess, possess.
Ryan Hollick coming across the field, taps it ahead to Eric Novak. Into the box, Eric Novak run down, taps to the goalkeeper. Oh, and then he gets the little cheap shot after Eric Novak's trying to go around him. Headed by Connor McManus. It's kicked out by Notre Dame. Going to be a throw-in for...
Pretty nice out here.
Yeah, going to be thrown for Connor McManus. Throws it in to Ryan Hollick, but taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame going outside line, goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Plymouth. Ryan Hollick quickly up for the throw-in. Throws it in to Connor Joseph. Connor Joseph settles it. Turns it, taken, pushed out by... Going to be thrown for Plymouth. Connor Joseph gets up to throw it in. Throws it into to Dylan Kane. Taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Back to the middle. Drew Benning comes in, taps it away. Dylan Kane with a header. Connor Joseph, Dylan Kane. Connor Joseph going to the near sideline. Dylan Kane gets it taken away, I mean.
Relax, Dilly, relax, buddy.
Kicked ahead. Noah Joseph taps it ahead. Colin Meyer taps it up to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce going the other way. Slips, falls down, and tapped away by Notre Dame. Kicks it ahead again. Drew Benning comes in and intercepts it. Drew Benning going the other way.
Good ball.
Taps it ahead to the corner to himself. Drew Benning still has it. Drew Benning in the corner. He's getting pushed. No call made. Drew Benning. Now he gets taken down, and he calls it. No, the line judge called the penalty. And we got a free kick. But it wasn't the middle judge called it. It was the side judge that made that call. So I don't know what he's looking at. So Eric Novak's going to take the penalty kick. Kicks it into the box over everybody, but Colin Meyer's there to settle it. Tapped out by Notre Dame. Notre Dame going up the far sideline to the middle. Tapped to the head, but Nathan Francis taps it back. And Ryan Hollick gets it away. Ryan Hollick leaves it for Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce taps it out to Connor Joseph on the near sideline. Connor Pierce tries to get it up. Blocked by Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got it in the middle, coming back the other way. Drew Benning's running him down. Taps it out. Nathan Francis there to intercept the pass. Taps it up to Garrison Pierce. Garrison Pierce turns, taps it back into Ryan Hollick to Notre Dame intercepts, pops it into the box, but Saunders Gentine is there. The ball popped up real funny high at the 64-minute mark. Saunders Gentine's going to kick it away. Kicks it up. The scoreboard says 17-4. Plymouth has 17.
Couple of light bulbs.
Well, I don't know. 7 or 17, whatever. So going the other way, Noah Joseph kicks it away to Eric Novak, settles it. Eric Novak controls it. Eric Novak tries to let it for Colin Meyer. We're going to get a call. They grab Colin Meyer going by with a rip call. So yeah, Notre Dame can't believe that they called it. Noah Joseph quickly kicks it up in the box over Dylan Kane's head, and the goalkeeper's going to scoop it up. No, he just had that ball for 7 seconds, but who's counting? Saunders Gentine calls for it and rolls in the box and scoops it up and calls for it. Yeah, Saunders Gentine kicks it away to Garrison Pierce, to Eric Novak. Eric Novak in the middle to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer tries to get it to Dylan Kane, blocked by Notre Dame. Notre Dame controls it after block. Connor Joseph blocks it. Dylan Kane comes in, taps it to Connor Joseph. Connor Joseph taps it to Eric Novak. Going to be a penalty call. It's going for Plymouth. Going to get the call there. Another takedown by Notre Dame on the play. So got a free kick coming up for Plymouth. Looks like Eric Novak's going to take the penalty kick at the 65-minute mark. Or going up to 90. So Noah Joseph and Eric Novak there set the ball down. Now he's going to get a 10-line mark for Notre Dame's got to back up. They mark off the
This is gonna hurt.
10-foot line.
Nice one, Dan.
Yeah, I changed. I can throw my voice. Eric Novak pops it up in the air. Noah Joseph on the run. Too far. Noah couldn't catch up to it. Good idea, though, by Plymouth there. Got subs coming in for Plymouth at the 66.5-minute mark. We got Adam Smith coming in, Leighton Albright, and Aiden Woda coming back in at the 66-minute mark. So, going to be a goal kick for Notre Dame. Kicks it off with the wind. Up in the air, goes over everybody's head, and Drew Benning's going to settle it, taps it out to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda taps it back to Drew Benning, and it's going to go off a Notre Dame player. It's going to be a throw-in for Plymouth on the far sideline. They're at the 67-minute mark. Throw it in, and Drew Benning gets it back. Drew Benning kicks it up, headed by Notre Dame, headed by Adam Smith, the far sideline. Kicked up in the air by Notre Dame. Is going to go out of bounds. Going to be thrown for Plymouth on the far sideline. Nathan Francis gets up to throw it in. Throws it in to Aiden Woda. Quickly over up to Leighton Albright. Call a handball. Leighton Albright got called for a handball when the ball popped up. That'll be a free kick for Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it up in the air. Ryan Halleck gets a foot on it. And Eric Novak and Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame still controlling, getting lots of pressure on there. Leighton Albright comes in and takes it away. Taps it to Adam Smith in the middle. Adam Smith tries to get it to Garrison. Connor Joseph taps it in, but we get a rebound. Eric Novak in the box tries to tap it ahead, gets blocked and kicked up in the air. Connor Joseph headers it.
Be there.
And Eric Novak taps it back to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck out to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda taps it into the box to Leighton Albright. Bicycle kick, couldn't get anything on it. Nobody else to help him out. And the goalkeeper picks it up. Kicks it away. In the middle, bounces. Drew Benning gets a header on it, taps it to Ryan Halleck, out to Nathan Francis. Nathan Francis kicks it ahead. And Notre Dame's going to settle it. Notre Dame kicks it back, but Notre Dame gets a header on the kickback. And Drew Benning comes in, kicks it up to Eric Novak. Eric Novak taps it out to Aiden Woda on the far side. Back to Eric, cut off by Notre Dame. Adam Smith gets in there, breaks it up to Ryan Halleck. Back to Adam Smith. Adam Smith kicks it ahead to Aiden Woda on the far sideline. And Aiden can't get up to it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Got subs coming in for Notre Dame at the 69-minute mark. And Notre Dame quickly throws it in. Adam Smith got a foot on to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright coming across. Notre Dame kicked it away.
Come on, get pressure.
Notre Dame controls in the middle. Now Connor McManus is going to kick it up in the air. Adam Smith looking to header it. Adam Smith headers it. Leighton Albright settles it, taps it ahead to Eric Novak. And Notre Dame got a foot on it. Connor McManus gets a foot back up to Adam Smith with a header. And settled by Notre Dame. Tap back, kicked ahead. Nathan Francis over his head. And Nathan Francis, Drew Benning's called for it, takes it away, taps it back to Nathan Francis. Nathan up to Aiden Woda on the far sideline. Aiden dribbling, going to bring it into the middle, and got blocked by Notre Dame. Notre Dame has it in the middle, taps it ahead into the corner of the box. Kicked out by Connor Joseph, coming from the backside, kicks it away. Nice play by Connor just to get that ball out of there at the 70-minute mark. 20 minutes to go in the game, and Notre Dame throws it in. Notre Dame gets a chest. And Nathan Francis is there to shield it. Goes out of bounds. Going to be thrown for Plymouth on the far sideline. Nathan Francis quickly up, throws it in, and it can't stay in bounds with a win. It's going to go out. It's going to be thrown for Notre Dame, where the ball went out of bounds. And Notre Dame hands it off. So another guy to throw it in. Got a couple guys there. Throws it in. Gets a foot on off of Notre Dame. It's going to be a goal kick for Plymouth. Saunders Gentine's going to scoop up another ball for the goal kick at we're still at the 71-minute mark. So Saunders Denting kicks it off. Nobody gets a header on it. Yep. Eric Novak tries to get into Leighton Albright. No call again. Notre Dame kicked it away, but Nathan Francis going down the far side, kicked it out on the far sideline. And it's going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. They tried to throw it too far ahead, and the middle judge whistled it and made him go back a little farther. Throws it in. Adam Smith to Aiden Woda, taps it ahead, and Notre Dame cuts it off and just kicks it in the box. Noah Joseph headers it. Noah Joseph kicks it out.
That's the right play there.
It's going to go out of bounds on the near sideline. It's going to be a throw in for Notre Dame at the 72-minute mark. Notre Dame's going to have a throw in.
Nothing over.
Notre Dame throws it down the sideline. Back kick, heel kick by Notre Dame. Leighton Albright gets it to Eric Novak. Eric Novak gets taken down. Ryan Halleck intercepts the pass.
Under control.
Going to be a free kick for Notre Dame after Eric Novak going for a ball ran into a Notre Dame player. And that time the little guy got the best of it. Ran into the big guy, and we got the call against us. So Notre Dame's going to have a free kick at the 72.5-minute mark. And Notre Dame's going to kick it ahead into the, not quite to the box, headed out by Connor Joseph, up to Eric Novak with a header. Leighton Albright taps it back to Connor Joseph. Connor back across to Aiden Woden. Can Aiden run it down? No. Goes out of bounds. Good idea. Just couldn't get there. Thrown by Notre Dame. And Drew Benning kicks ahead. It's going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it in, over the head, kicked away. Leighton Albright taps it ahead to Eric Novak, to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck on a run, into the box. Ryan Halleck into two people. The goalkeeper comes out.
All by himself, nobody found one.
3. And the goalkeeper sets it down. Adam Smith taps it ahead, headers it ahead, and headed by, kicked up in the air by Notre Dame. Notre Dame headers it. Connor Joseph takes it away. Ryan Halleck gets a rebound. Ryan Halleck controls it, tests it up to Adam Smith. Adam Smith taps it ahead to Leighton Albright. Leighton Albright puts it in the box to Eric.
Good shield. Very good.
To Eric Novak. Got taken away by
Very good shield.
by Notre Dame. And it's going to be a throw in for Plymouth on the far sideline. We got subs coming in for Plymouth. We got Corby Gaffney coming in.
Good job, Eric.
And Colin Meyer and Dylan Kane. Going out is Adam Smith, Eric Novak, and Connor Joseph. So Connor McManus throws it in, Leighton Albright. And goes out. Going to be another throw in for Plymouth.
What?
What?
It's white.
Wow, unbelievable.
Miguel overturned him.
The guy, slide judge said it was. Anyways, Connor McManus heads the throw in. Leighton Albright taps it into the box. Nobody ran. Over at everybody's head. Connor McManus, the first one there, taps it back to the middle, trying to get to Kyle Meyer, but headed up by Notre Dame. Kyle Meyer caps it up to the far sideline, trying to get, and intercepted by Notre Dame, going the other way. Notre Dame taps it in the middle, headed up by Notre Dame. Noah Joseph headers it. Notre Dame settles it, takes a shot. Noah Joseph blocks it. Aiden Woda kicks it ahead. And Leighton Albright with a side kick, picks it away. Runs Dylan Kane in there now. Dylan Kane.
Help him.
Notre Dame kicks away. Drew Benning gets it. Back to Notre Dame. Notre Dame kicks it ahead into the box behind the guy.
No turn.
Now it had a turn, taps it back in the box, over everybody's head. Nathan Francis there, taps it ahead to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda with a big leg, kicks it ahead to Leighton Albright. Can't catch up to it. Notre Dame taps it back in. Notre Dame controls it, tips it up in the middle. Ryan Halleck, Leighton Albright comes to take it away. Coming across, taps it over to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney taps it into Kyle Meyer. Kyle Meyer tips it up to Dylan Kane. Can't get to it, and the goalkeeper has it.
15 minutes, guys, 15!
And he kicks it away. And Drew Benning's going to run it down. The wind's blowing it. Drew Benning shielding it. Taps it ahead to Aiden Woda. Can't get there. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame at the 76-minute mark. Notre Dame's got some subs coming in.
It just seems like Plymouth's very deep, you know? They play a lot of players for a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
Like, unlike other years,
Yeah.
there were players that were on the field the entire game.
Goes out the back end on the throw-in, so it's going to be a goal kick for Plymouth at the 76.5-minute mark. Saunders Gentine. Yeah, there's, I think, 12 seniors and a lot of good juniors and sophomores behind them. So Saunders Gentine's going to take the goal kick into the wind, keeps the line drive down. Ryan Hollick headed it up, and Colin Meyer battling for the ball. And Notre Dame comes out of there with it, kicks it back ahead, but Noah Joseph is there. Corby Gaffney kicks left-footed kick up to Leighton Albright, settles it, taps it into Dylan Kane in the middle. Dylan Kane battling for it, taps it ahead, and Notre Dame takes it away. Notre Dame coming back the other way. Ryan Hollick, Drew Benning, Noah Joseph kicks it up in the air and can't keep it in play on the far sideline. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame on the far sideline. Throws it in, goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Plymouth. It was off of Notre Dame. Aiden Woda throws it in Leighton Albright, gets kicked up in the air. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame throws it in. Off of Notre Dame's head, Ryan Hollick kicks it up off of Dylan Kane's back. Leighton Albright going down the far sideline. Leighton gets taken down, and he made the call. So it's going to be a free kick for Plymouth. Good idea on their part, taking him down on a breakaway. So at the 78-minute mark, Plymouth's going to have a free kick for the penalty on a takedown by Notre Dame. Looks like Colin Meyer and Noah Joseph are going to, one of the two are going to take the free kick. And Noah Joseph kicks it short, trying to get it back to Noah Joseph. Comes back in there, headed by Notre Dame. Going to roll out. It's going to be thrown for Plymouth. Looks like Leighton Albright's going to take the throw in. Leighton Albright throws it in, headed by Notre Dame, up in the air. Notre Dame ball misses a kick. Corby Gaffney's there, pops it up in the box, and the goalkeeper comes out. Dylan Kane couldn't get there before the goalkeeper got out there. And the goalkeeper punts it away. Ryan Hollick with a big header up in the air. Corby Gaffney with a little header, then yeah, tapped away. Leighton Albright has it. Leighton taps it in the box to Dylan Kane. Oh! Dylan Kane got to try to push it up over the goalkeeper coming out, but the goalkeeper got his hand out there, and nice play by the goalkeeper. You got to give him that. Kicked away over by his head. Noah Joseph headers it up, and Ryan Hollick kicks it ahead to Dylan Kane in the middle. Dylan Kane heads it up. Leighton Albright chests it, settles it, kicks it back to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer out the far sideline to Aiden Woda. Aiden Woda is going to catch up to it on the far side. Aiden going to go out the end off of Aiden, so it's going to be a goal kick at the, we'll call it the 80-minute mark. Kettle Morane's going to have a goal kick.
Come on, White!
And Notre Dame kicks it off. Ryan Hollick with a header. Going to run came off the side of it. It's going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame on the far sideline, about midfield, I would say. Notre Dame throws it up in, and Drew Benning's going to tap it back, and Notre Dame's going to settle the tap back, but Colin Meyer's there to run it down. Corby Gaffney taps it to Ryan Hollick. Ryan Hollick kicks it ahead. Goalkeeper's out of the box, going to bring it back in. I'll start counting. And he quickly kicks it away. Bounces Noah Joseph with a header up. Headed by Notre Dame. Falls on the ground. And Noah Joseph, Nathan Francis taps it to Aiden Woda to Ryan Halleck. Ryan Halleck in the middle, taps it into to
Good.
Dylan Kane, leaves it out for Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney taps it in the far sideline, going up the corner to himself. Corby Gaffney's battling, and Notre Dame player comes and cuts it off. Corby's right there in the corner with him. Goes out of bounds, going to be a throw in for Plymouth on the far sideline. Corby Gaffney's going to raise his hand for a flip throw here. Corby Gaffney, no flip throw, throws it back into Connor McManus on the near sideline. Connor taps it into the box, over the head. Oh, a good idea. And again, we couldn't get to it. The goalkeeper came out.
You never know what that
was 81-minute mark.
Somebody gets underneath it, tips it in.
Kicks it away, headed by
Good step, Connor.
Notre Dame. Connor McManus takes it away. Corby Gaffney kicks it up to Dylan Kane. Dylan Kane in traffic. Goes out of bounds. Dylan couldn't keep it in bounds. Going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. Got subs coming in for Notre Dame at the 82-minute mark. Got a couple subs coming in for Notre Dame.
8 minutes, boys. 8 minutes of strong soccer right now.
So Notre Dame with the ball. Going to have a throw in. Throws it in. Corby Gaffney gets a header on it. Notre Dame gets a foot on it, taps it up to the middle. Another header by Notre Dame. Noah Joseph kicks it up in the air. And then kicked ahead by into the box, but Saunders Gentine is there to scoop it up and falls on it. Saunders kicks it away. Colin Meyer settles it, kicks it up to Leighton Albright off the back of his head. And Notre Dame comes away with it. Leighton Albright is going to get a handball, but it was actually hitting his shoulder, but he's going to call his hand. That was the backside of his arm or shoulder, but didn't get the call. So it's going to be a handball. And Notre Dame kicks it away. Line drive in the box. Colin Meyer gets a header on it. And Connor McManus is going to try to run it down. It's going to be thrown in on the near sideline for Notre Dame. We're up to 83-minute mark. Notre Dame's going to throw it in. Notre Dame throws it in short, taps it out. Oh, a guy kept it in. Nice play.
He was standing out of bounds, though, wasn't
he? It doesn't matter. The ball was in bounds. Colin Meyer taps it ahead, but Notre Dame's there to retrieve it. Notre Dame kicks it back in, but nobody's in the box. Good
job, Saunders.
Saunders Gentine calls for it and scoops it up. Saunders working into the wind. Kicks it away. Settled by Notre Dame. Colin Meyer takes away. Connor McManus. Oh, there should be a call there. Up in the air, headed by Dylan Kane. Kicked back into the box by Saunders Gentine again. Calls for it, comes out, runs, quickly throws it out the far sideline to Aidan Woda. Aidan Woda going up the sideline, puts it back to Ryan Halleck, taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame taps it in the box. Connor McManus on defense, kicks it in the box. Noah Joseph taps it, kicks it out, but not far enough. Notre Dame takes another shot, blocked again by Noah Joseph. Kicked across the middle, and Corby Gaffney slide tackle by Notre Dame. Plymouth kicks it ahead. Notre Dame taps it back in. Notre Dame controls it in the middle.
Minute left.
Yeah.
You got to possess the ball. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Anyways, taken away, blocked by Plymouth, and Aidan Woda taps into Leighton Albright back to Colin Meyer. Colin Meyer punches ahead, trying to get Ryan Halleck on a run. Goalkeeper kicks it away. Drew Benning tips it back up. Corby Gaffney misses it, but Dylan Kane gets a header on it. Dylan Kane sees Corby Gaffney going up the sideline. Corby Gaffney is not going to get to it. It's going to go out. Going to be a throw-in for Notre Dame. Got subs coming in for new goalie coming in for Notre Dame.
Really?
Yeah. And
remember that team a couple years ago?
Adam Smith coming in for Leighton Albright for Plymouth at the 85.5-minute mark.
The goalie did. Yeah. And coming out. Yeah, he had an assist, I think, and 2 or 3 goals.
Corby Gaffney up to Dylan Kane on a throw-in by Notre Dame. Kicked it across the field. Aidan Woda is going to try to run it down. He's going to save it.
Time.
Going to roll out. And goalkeeper from the other team that just left helped to keep the ball from rolling down the hill. Aidan Woda throws it into Adam Smith. Adam Smith going to play a little defense, and Aidan Woda tapped away by by Notre Dame. On a run, Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Noah Joseph with a header. Up to Nathan Franson. Nathan Franson turns and kicks it ahead. And Notre Dame comes away with it. Ryan Halleck takes away. Kyle Meyer now it just taps it ahead at the 86-minute mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be thrown for Notre Dame. Quickly throws it in, and Notre Dame taps it back. Notre Dame taps it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is going to kick it away. Not a big kick. Adam Smith with a header on it, and Notre Dame with a header. Corey Gaffney comes in, takes away. Kyle Meyer taps it back to Connor McManus. Connor McManus puts it up in the corner. And Dylan Kane's not going to get there. And goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Notre Dame. Notre Dame quickly throws it in. And Notre Dame coming. Kyle Meyer kicks it away. Nice play by Kyle Meyer. Notre Dame gets it back. Going to be a penalty. Going to be a free kick for rough play on Plymouth at the 87-minute mark. Notre Dame's going to kick it away. Notre Dame kicks a line drive. Drew Benning's going to get a foot on it. Up to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney loses it. Kettle Moraine Notre Dame kicks it away into the box. Nathan Francis. Saunders calls for it and comes out and gets it at the 87.5-minute mark. Nice play by Saunders. Too much action in the box. And Saunders is looking to punch it away up in the air. And nobody gets a foot on it. Dylan Kane gets a header on out the far sideline to Aiden Woda going down. Aiden Woda way into the corner. Shields it. Oh, kept it in bounds, but Notre Dame gets it. Coming back the other way. Notre Dame kicks it ahead down the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be thrown for Plymouth on the far sideline. Sub coming in for Plymouth. Connor Joseph coming in for Aiden Woden at the 88-minute mark. And Noah throws it in. Adam Smith kicks it ahead to Connor Joseph. Connor Joseph taps it to Dylan Kane. The goalkeeper is going to come out, and he's got to kick it because he's out of the box. Connor Joseph taps it over to Corby Gaffney. Corby Gaffney tries to get it back to Connor, taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame coming up the near sideline, taps it in. Kyle Meyer puts some pressure on. Notre Dame again in the middle. Coming back, they're setting it back again.
Minute 30, White, be strong, be smart.
Back to the middle for Notre Dame, still controlling it. Notre Dame kicks it ahead. Adam Smith's there to tap it ahead to Connor Joseph. Connor Joseph going up the sideline. Loses it to, but Nathan Francis gets it back. Nathan Francis punches it back into the box. The goalkeeper's going to pick it up.
Put it in the corner.
And quickly pumps it up high in the air for Notre Dame, but Connor, no. Headed by Nathan Francis kicks it away. Headed by Notre Dame, kicked back ahead by Connor Joseph, down in the box. Kicked back by, and then kicked ahead by Ryan Halleck. Headed by Notre Dame. Dylan Kane passes over to Corby Gaffney, back to Dylan in the box. Dylan gets taken down, and no call. No call. They actually tackled him. No call for kicked out. Plymouth gets it back. Ryan Halleck going to chase it down. Notre Dame kicks it away. We're at the 89-minute, 40-second mark. And Noah Joseph Shields is going to be thrown for Plymouth. And he got taken down after the out of bounds by Notre Dame. So it's going to be the end of the ball game. And Plymouth throws it in. So Plymouth's going to win. Plymouth wins 3-2 over Notre Dame. A non-conference game here at Plymouth Field, and the Notre Dame players are on the ground in disbelief. They can't believe that they lost to Plymouth. So good game by both sides.
18-4?
18-4 it says shots on goal. So Plymouth wins 3-2. No scoring in the second half. Good defense, but excellent game. So thanks for watching, sports fans. We'll see you in the next one. We got a home game Tuesday at Soccer Field. Then we got a away game on Thursday. So see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.